Cyberpunk 2077 is literally the worst game I've ever played, and I can't believe I was hyped for it. I think CDPR needs to be held accountable for such a failure of a game that I can honestly say it's an insult to their legacy. And yes, I know, the bugs and glitches are the most glaring issue, and even after so many patches you can probably still fall through the world. But that's not even the worst part. I frankly hate just how dull and repetitive the combat is. It's just basically button mashing, throwing out a random hack, and then button mashing some more. Aiming is clunky and unresponsive. I don't really feel much weight to the melee swings, so it's more like I'm cutting through butter. They do try to make up for this with good sound design though, but that isn't enough to really rectify the issue. Don't even get me started on the driving. The cars are so difficult to control, it feels like I'm steering a boat on maple syrup one moment, then oil-covered linoleum the next. That is if my car doesn't glitch out when I summon it. And at release, so many people notice that they can't even run the damn thing. There are options in the graphics menus that most people won't even turn on unless you were able to buy the best of the best in PC hardware. The NPCs around the city are so dull and lifeless. You can't interact with them at all, and they'll just give you the same one-liners that mean nothing, as they wander around aimlessly and oftentimes just get in your way. There are a few notable characters in the cast, but there aren't that many romance options. And the few that you do get are kind of absent for most of the game. I mean, you go through their storylines and then boom, they're gone. Like, you can't really spend much time with them outside of their plot missions, and that's really disappointing. Also, the leveling up is underwhelming too. I really don't get why they give you so many perks that are just stat increases. I mean, sure, some perks can add a few more gameplay options, but you really don't need these extra features. It just doesn't matter in the end. The only thing that does matter is just increasing the damage numbers that you get because combat is just so plain. The loot system is also pretty garbage because you can find one weapon that you enjoy, but then instantly find another that is like way better, but it's also uglier, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you eventually realize that all you do is just collect weapons and sell them. It's actually where you get most of your money, not through actually completing missions like you would expect. Oh, and crafting system? What crafting? The most interesting high-level gear is just upgrading the same item until it reaches its highest rank. Problem is, you'll probably find a better one in an alley later on anyways, so what's the point? It's frankly kind of lazy, and they don't even let you customize your gear, like come on! Oh yeah, and look at this map. Why is it so damn cluttered with all these icons? Surely there is a better way to do this. Most of these things are just fodder enemies to help you grind XP anyways. Speaking of the map, why the hell can't I just fast travel from anywhere? I swear, why would they ever make you go to a specific location just to teleport you closer to the objective? Freaking Skyrim did this better. Alright, fine. I guess it's not all bad. The game does have amazing visuals, and because of that, it's very easy to just get lost in the world and just soak in all of the sights. The acting and the writing is pretty on point too, and that soundtrack is just fantastic. Oh yeah, and boobs, so there's that too. You know what, just forget the fact that I've spent over 100 hours of my life with this game. I will not recommend it to anyone for the reasons I listed in this video. It's ridiculous, and CDPR should be ashamed of themselves for releasing Cyberpunk 2077 in light of their previous masterpieces. My name's Aeon. Thanks for watching.